Now, going over to the political part podcast, you have Trump might be charged for comments about Liz Cheney as the mainstream media lies yet again. This comes to us thanks to Greg Price over on X Twitter, in which he says, quote, watch the full clip of President Trump saying Liz Cheney wants to send people to die in wars, but she would never experience herself. Then look at the headlines the media is writing about it. Gee, I wonder why trusted media is at a long-time low. There's Trump in, the OG Tucker.
And I don't blame him for sticking with his daughter, but his daughter's a very dumb individual, very dumb. She's a radical war hawk. Let's put her with a rifle standing there with 9 barrels shooting at her, okay? Let's see how she feels about it. You know, when the guns are trained on her face. You know, they're all war hawks when they're sitting in Washington in a nice building saying, oh, gee, let's send 10,000 troops right into the mouth of the enemy. But she's a stupid person.
Which I would hope by now you have a better nickname for her. Or Cheney. Liz is all about the biz of war, something like that. You could do better. Got 3, and then look at the mainstream media and all their titles. So you have, what is this? The Washington Post said Trump suggests warhawk Liz Cheney should have guns trained on her face. New York Times rather says, well, what's the difference? Am I right? Says Trump attacks Liz Cheney using violent war imagery. CNN says Trump says warhawk Liz Cheney should be fired upon and escalated of violent historic rhetoric against his opponents. Axios says Trump suggests Liz Cheney should have guns trained on her face. And this one's NPR. Trump uses violent language, attacks warhawk Liz Cheney. Yeah, mainstream media. What are they good for? I really don't. I mean, with less and less people believing their lies, I'm not sure what they're really good for these days. A lot of wasted taxpayer dollars for sure. This went pretty well. I got 350,000 views, as well as 8.7 thousand likes. See here, Zeno was one of the first ones to comment saying, quote, this is par for the course if you've been paying attention. They alter the pandemic data, they alter the 2020 election, they alter the January 6th information, they alter the Hunter Biden laptop story, they alter the crime statistics, etc., etc. Got 126 likes. Let's see. Scroll down more and more. I cannot read this individual's name to save my life. It's in 4 characters, so I'll just say their hashtag, which is object reality. Saying, quote, Trump just paraphrased Black Sabbath. Really, did he? Politicians hide, nice quote, politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why would they want to go fight? They leave that to the poor. Yeah, time will tell on their power minds. Make war just for fun. Treating people like pawns in chess. They got 49 likes. AmericanBunk.com says full debunk of the Trump hoax site, getting 46 likes. Got Hawkins says, quote, everyone knows exactly what he's saying, but the media just never has any qualms about lying and misrepresenting what any Republican, particularly Trump, has to say. You're getting 42 likes. Bob Starr says, quote, it's disgraceful that they call themselves journalists. This is the face of total and absolute desperation. It's falling absolutely flat, getting 67 likes. Donald Trump News says, quote, media bias is obvious. Trump is calling out the truth while they twist his words. No wonder people are losing faith in them. Getting 84 likes. Red Wave Press says they're throwing anything at the wall to see what sticks. This is what desperation looks like. Getting 93 likes. Dr. Rusian Bot says they're desperate, grasping at anything, and Trump is a genius at keeping Kamala off message, getting 32 likes. Page says this covers up the Biden transcript alteration scandal, which is providing error cover for the jobs report. Yeah, good for 45 likes. Let's see. Oh, this is hilarious. Golden Advice has a meme of the leftist chick, and she has a sign that says "Stop bombing Iraq" and it says "Men in a Time Machine." The trad guy says, "In 20 years, we'll support Dick Cheney." And 38 likes, which yep. Let's see. Susie says, "I used to believe the U.S. government generally had our best interests at heart. Then the pandemic years changed everything. I'll never blindly trust the government or mainstream media narrative again. The well-being of the American people is not the priority. Maybe it never was." Getting 7 likes. I get 8 likes, actually. I think that woke up a lot of people. Not too many contrarian statements here. And we'll get to that story about Biden in a New York minute as well. But yeah, I mean, shoot, I only check mainstream media just to see what their thoughts are and how they're framing things. I try to check as many outlets every day. It's just a brief glance at what they're up to. But let me know, do you know anyone who genuinely tunes into the mainstream media, like, to absorb data and, like, really trust it? I mean, Lord knows I don't, but let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.